And hello and welcome to this week's edition of Black Knights Weekly. I'm Heath Trabue. It's homecoming weekend here at West Point. We have a great show lined up for you. We have Jim Poling in the coach's corner. Men's soccer will play some teammate trivia, and we'll preview the weekend ahead in Army athletics. But first, let's take a closer look at the Plain here at West Point. The Plain sits between Washington Hall and Trophy Point on the campus of the United States Military Academy. The Plain hosts several cadet reviews throughout the year, including before every home football game on Saturdays, and in the spring for graduation. While now used mostly for parades, the Plain once did hold significant military importance, as it was first occupied by the Connecticut militia in 1778. And that's a closer look at the Plain, where this Saturday will be the largest of the cadet reviews of the football season. As for the football team, both season captains were named, and Trent Steelman and Nate Combs to go along with legacy captain Jarrett Mackey. Let's take a closer look at the trio that leads the Black Knights.
Jarrett, he's not the enforcer type, I guess you say. He's kind of like the nice, cool guy that, a lot of the young guys go to. He has his leadership qualities for sure. He first was elected the captain from the previous senior class, so he definitely has that leadership ability.
Nate's one of the more crazier of us all captains. He's very much the outspoken guy, emotional, but at the same time, he leads with tremendous heart and tremendous attitude, and that's what it takes to be a captain. You have to be able to not only walk the walk, but talk the talk, and do everything there is that comes with being a captain.
So Trent, yeah, after knowing him, that guy for going on year 5 now, he's the take no prisoner, lead by example, I'm in the front type person that's gonna tell you he's gonna do something, then he's gonna go out and do exactly what he said he does. So the guys really gravitate to that. He'll pump you up in the locker room. He'll be the first one on the field.
Yeah, it does feel good. Sometimes that backfires. You'll see that those leaders are trying to rebel in their own certain way. So, as us, me, Trent, and Jarrett got to make sure that everybody, has that unified voice that Coach E always talks about, that we don't have these little cliques or, biker gangs that Coach E always talks about, that we actually have that unified voice.
Each person on our team responds differently to something else, and I know how to get to someone on our team that may not have a good a good way of going about to get to him. So Ned will be like, hey man, talk to him for me. I'll be like, all right. And then next thing you know, the problem's solved. And something that would take Ned maybe like 2-3 days to fix, it'd take me like a couple minutes because I know the guy that well. And that's the same way we roll, and that's how practice rolls. And it's going good because everything's been going great. Practice, film study. Looking forward to stacking another W this weekend.
We're not here to enforce or to make rules or do anything like that. We come together as a team. We create our vision as a senior class, and we communicate it to the younger guys and all the people outside of Army football, just to kind of show and represent, what our team's about and what our mission is as a football team.
Just helps you stay on top of your game. It only makes you better because you got 154 guys on the team looking to you for motivation.
We leave a legacy, with those guys and this team. We started off slow, and we're hoping with, to make sure that we finish it strong. And that's one of the things that our whole team has grasped around, is finish the fight. And as the captains, we're hoping to, exemplify that throughout the team.
And those are your captains for the 2012 Army football team. Coming up, Coach's Corner and Teammate Trivia.
Army takes on Ball State on October 27th.
Coming up, Trent Brown and Josh Copey have promised to take the lead in teammate trivia, but first, I catch up with the head coach of the men's tennis team, Jim Poling. And now joined by the head coach of the men's tennis team here at West Point, Jim Poling. First off, Coach, a lot of young players on this team for you and a lot of contributors as far as the underclassmen go.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this year. We have everybody returning from last year's team, and we were good. And then we brought in some very good plebes recruits, and they're doing a great job. We've got Austin McCason from Texas has stepped up and is playing some great doubles and some singles. And another plebe that's doing quite well is Harrison McCormick. So we're really happy with these guys, and they're going to help us. And we've got a couple other plebes, I think, that once they get a little bit more used to West Point and what's going on here, I think they're going to shine as well. So we're excited about this season. We think we're going to be pretty good.
And as far as just kind of the role of a tennis coach, I think a lot of people kind of grasp what a football coach does, what a basketball coach does. Just kind of describe your role not only during matches but during practice.
Well, what's great about tennis is collegiately you can coach during a match. The pros, you're not allowed to coach. Junior tennis, you can't. But we can make a lot of changes between each game and each point. There's sufficient time that we can calm our guys down or even pump them up or talk to them about strategy changes. So it's pretty important to have a coach out there and talking to these guys because we can actually change the outcome of a match.
And as far as the fall season's concerned, you guys have 3 left. You'll go to ITAs, then Harvard, and then down to Alabama. What do you expect to see? What do you want to see as you guys wrap up the fall portion of your season?
Well, we kind of geared towards the ITA, which is the big regional tournament. All the best players are going to be there. And we have one guy in the main draw, Asuka Iso, who's our #1 fella, and we have 2 qualifiers in the tournament as well. So we're looking forward to that. It's at Yale next weekend. It's going to be a great tournament. And after that, we go to Harvard. And this year we're taking a bunch of the guys to Alabama against some of the top teams in the SEC. So that's going to be great. We're hoping that we can use this as a springboard into the spring season and let these guys play some of the top people in the nation.
Coach, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Heath. Good luck to you.
I think we're gonna do pretty well. I mean, Trent and I have known each other for a little while. I think we know each other pretty well, so
yeah,
I think we're gonna do pretty well.
Crush it, yeah, for sure. I hope I'm spelling this right.
Yeah, it's spelled right.
Nice. Money.
1
Josh
out of
got
2,
it right.
yeah. Yes.
What'd you put? What was your favorite movie?
Constantine.
Oh my, dude.
Or you could have put any other brutal movie, dude.
Greatest state in America.
That's right, West Side. I was born on the West Side.
Greatest state in America.
Worst state ever, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin was ranked #1 state in America.
No, it wasn't. We're crushing it. In other words.
Yeah.
So far.
All right, we got this.
We're Senpai.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you put?
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
Yes.
Too easy.
I knew it.
Constantine, dude.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to guess that?
I've honestly never really talked to you guys about it because it's. I'm gonna have to roll the dice on this
Arnold Schoen.
one. Close. Kind of.
I put cookie dough.
You put cookie dough?
I
know you like this one.
I thought we just talked about this like last week.
I don't think I was there, dude. Dang it. What'd you put? I put vanilla.
Vanilla. I know what you're gonna put. No! Dude! You put summer, right?
I put summer. Do you put summer?
I put summer too. Why would you say fall?
Because in Wisconsin it's always fall. Or winter.
That's not true
I
at
seriously
all.
almost put winter. I think I got this one. Trent, I don't know if you're gonna get this one. I don't know. I don't even know if I got this one.
No.
What did
you
you
chewing with your mouth open? I hate that.
You hate that?
Yeah.
I know you hate that though.
Yeah.
I know you hate that. So.
What'd you put?
Trash in my car.
Oh my.
You know that
God.
too. Trent is the worst at leaving trash in my car.
That's not true.
It's.
I'm a really
true.
clean guy.
He's not.
I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get 12 out of 12. We could have done better.
We probably could have. I don't know if we can be friends anymore, honestly.
No. It was good. I'm happy we're leading.
I think we're gonna win, to be honest with you.
I don't think
Unless other teams cheat.
I don't think people can top that. That was pretty good.
Coming up, we'll preview the weekend ahead in Army athletics.
This is Scott Swanson, Director of Strength and Conditioning at West Point, with your training tip of the week. Consult your doctor before starting any exercise program. Sports are a great way to round out your workout regimen. In real life, just like in sports, we don't just move carefully in one direction. We zig and zag. Speed and agility drills can help you move better in your daily life. To enhance your overall fitness, mobility, gain an edge in a basketball or soccer league, and to help avoid injury, perform agility drills before your normal workout or on an off day. And that is your training tip of the week.
I'm Vanessa Edwards.
And I'm Margot Jarka, and we both play volleyball at West Point. This weekend we have 2 important matches coming up. We play Lehigh on Friday at 7 and Lafayette on Saturday at 7:30.
Hope you guys can come out and support. Go Army Volleyball!
In both of those volleyball games this weekend, part of Dig Pink, which helps raise awareness for breast cancer research. Lots of things going on this weekend around West Point. 8 total teams in action this weekend, including 1 against Navy. Here's the full schedule. Things kick off as the men's golf team heads down to Tennessee for the Bank of Tennessee Intercollegiate. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Volleyball begins their weekend against Lehigh and Gillis Fieldhouse at 7 p.m. And men's ice hockey heads to Kansas City for the Icebreaker Classic. They'll take on Nebraska Omaha Friday at 10 p.m. Saturday begins in a big way as cross country heads to Annapolis to take on Navy at 11 a.m. Here's head coach Troy Engel.
Army-Navy is the meet that is the first of the meets on our schedule that we really gun for. There's no question about it. It's a meet where the results matter and emotions take over. We've seen Navy a couple times this year on the women's side. Have not seen them on the men's side as usual. They're a very strong program. They've got a long, excellent tradition of great distance runners. But our team has really come along. We've on the men's side, we came off what was a tough summer for our cadets militarily. That we came in a little bit behind where we'd hoped to be, but they've really worked their way back to the point where I know that this weekend's going to be an exceptionally competitive competition. And on the women's side, we've been hamstrung by some injuries again out of the summer. We had some folks come off of summer training banged up to the point where we lost even for the season a couple of pretty key individuals. But the ones that have been with us have been training hard. We feel pretty confident about our fitness level. We feel very confident about our fitness level right now, and we feel pretty darn good about having everybody healthy. So we think that this weekend is going to be a great meet, and we hope that everybody comes out in Annapolis and supports the Black Knights to victory.
Football then plays their last game of a 3-game homestand. They'll take on Kent State at Mikey Stadium at 12 p.m. Here's the head coach of the Black Knights, Rich Ellerson.
Life doesn't get any easier. Kent State's coming in. They're on a roll. Good football team. Seeing some of the same young players we saw back there 2 years ago on defense. A very, very active, very athletic outfit on defense. Offensively, they do some of those things that we hate to see. They've got a Durham, a big 250-pound tailback that does some of those things that have been, as I say, tough on us. Big physical offensive line, and then they'll take Dry Archer and put him at he's a oh my goodness return specialist, and then he'll show up at tailback and receiver, and he can change the game in the blink of an eye. It's like somebody hit fast forward on the clicker, and capable players at quarterback who do a great job with the play action, whose legs stay involved in the offense. So again, it's a real challenge for us from a football team because they say they do exciting things in every phase of the game.
Sprint football then looks to continue their unbeaten season. They'll travel to Philadelphia to take on Penn at 7 p.m. Volleyball finishes their weekend against Lafayette at Gillis Fieldhouse at 7:30. And finishing off a busy Saturday is men's soccer. The Black Knights take on Colgate at Clinton Field. Here's head coach Russell Payne.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? We had some really good moments against American. Probably our best offensive output against them in a number of years. And we talked about it after the game quite a bit, where especially the second goal we scored was a fantastic build-up. Started from our goalkeeper. We linked a number of passes together, ended up getting in behind them, and we got a good cross in, and then had an effort on goal that hit the post, and the second one was blocked by the keeper, and the third one we put in. but there's a lot of positives to take out of that game in terms of the offensive stuff. And we had some decent defensive moments, but more so the defensive moments were the ones that we were really disappointed in. That we allowed them to take the game back when I thought we were in control at some good times. But you can't have those things back. You can only build on them. The good thing about this team is there's a lot of spirit, a lot of belief that's maintained. We definitely draw from the good moments pretty consistently, and we work on those things and getting better at those things and correcting the mistakes. And this weekend against Colgate is a tough weekend. It's a very good Colgate team, very stingy. They rarely give up many goals, and they capitalize on the few chances they do create. So, we're going to be extra tight this weekend defensively. That's our focus for the week of preparation. And also, I know we're going to create scoring chances. We have in every game, and I think we're now riding a couple games where we scored, consistently, and we expected that this weekend.
Then Sunday, men's golf will finish the Bank of Tennessee Intercollegiate, and women's soccer will host Lehigh at Clinton Field. That game's set for 1 p.m. And that's your weekend preview. And that's all we have for you on this edition of Black Knights Weekly. Until next time, go Army. Beat Navy.